drop your top, and how you lose your cool, and how you look at me to say why. Ain't no fighting, no I can't stop it.
Welcome back to another Wine Wednesday. I'm sure you guys are wondering where this book coming, but don't worry. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are well. It's the second segment of Wine Wednesday for the year. The first one was with boys, if you guys do remember. The second one, I am alone because I am not even in the country, but yeah. I wanted to film one with somebody, but because of it was so sudden that I had to get up and go. That is why. But anyway, welcome back to another Wine Wednesday. I hope you guys are good. I hope you guys are great. I will not waste any time. Sorry if you're new here. My name is Xoligcabashevlogs. If you're a returning subscriber, hey door and welcome. I hope you stay. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like it here. But with that being said, if you guys don't know what Wine Wednesday is, if you're new here, Wine Wednesday is a segment on our channel where we talk about everything regarding love, life, partner, sex, whatever you want to call it. We are on it. Last week, I think it was more of relationships and finding yourself and stuff. Because when I went back to watch it, I was like, this was more relationships. But this week, it's just a mixture of everything because I went through the questions before I could actually come and answer them. It's a bit colder I am, so I won't be having wine. I'll be having tea instead because, yeah. But without wasting any time, I'm going to go straight into the questions. And if I don't pick yours, like I said, the next one, just be wary that I might just pick it because I can't do everybody's all at once. So please, if I don't pick yours, just give me grace, okay? Give me grace. Okay, so the first one is, right, hi auntie, I'm with this guy, but he keeps on posting things like he's single. Am I tripping? I feel like you need to understand from now, once he starts posting things like he's single, he's definitely single. Don't take it lightly. Don't take it him saying, yeah, I'm just joking, it's a joke. I feel like when you're in a relationship, you should take your partner seriously and you respect them. So if you start taking things a joke, then you are most probably a joke in this person's life. So also you need to understand that, did you ask him, are you guys in a relationship? It's just not there. Are you in a relationship with him, or is he in a relationship with you? Or are you dating one in this relationship? So by all means, first ask him, are you in a relationship or what? Because if he's in a relationship, there's no way he's gonna go and be doing all of this single stuff, or writing it single, or saying things that might hurt your feelings, and which I'm assuming in this point they actually are hurting your feelings because you are writing me and asking me. So I'm assuming he's definitely hurting your feelings. So by all means, please get clarity. Guys, this is why I always say that having clarity in a relationship, or having clarity in a situation, or in any type of situation, whereas you're going to go to somebody and say, what are we doing? Are we together or we're not together? Because next thing you'll be having situations like this where somebody is posting that they're single and then you think you're in a relationship. Now you're hurting yourself. Do you know that relationship that didn't happen? That's the most painful one. Because you think that something's going to happen and it doesn't happen. So by all means, go to this person, sit him down, ask him, what are we? Guys, if anything, the what are we question is the most serious question that you ever possibly ask somebody. And I'm almost certain that you need an answer, because once you don't have an answer, now you're going to be daydreaming about what could have been and what. That's what I'm saying. The almost would have, should have relationship is the most painful one. So by all means, please go to this person and ask him, what are we doing? Are we together or we're not? Because what you're not going to do is have me think that we are together when we're not, and when you're single. Do you get me? So don't ever put yourself in such a situation, a dilemma where you're not certain what is happening. Don't do that. I do not recommend it. Don't do it. Don't. So yeah, go to him, ask for clarity. If he's not giving it to you, then keep it moving. By all means possible. I beg of you. Okay? Alright. The second one is, if you date a person but he keeps the same mistakes and causes conflict in the relationship, what do you do? I feel like in a relationship, it's always that type of situation where you must never do something that your partner will never do. Do you get what I'm saying? Never ever do something that your partner will never do, especially to you, or do something that your partner doesn't like, that you wouldn't like them doing. You get what I'm saying? So if a partner is consistently and constantly causing conflict in the relationship, huge possibility that person doesn't rate you. You know what I'm saying? Guys, that's why I always say, I think that I'm going back to the question that I got in the first at the first. So I'm going back to the question that I just answered now. It's about clarity. Once you meet somebody, especially a grown-ass man, especially a grown-ass woman, a grown adult, they know what they want in a relationship, and by all means, though, guys, if there's one thing we all don't want in a relationship is conflict. We always want to be happy with our person, but that's not going to be that's not going to be something that's going to be constantly there. There's points where you will hate your partner, and I think what I've learned in my relationship currently is a relationship requires a lot of forgiveness. Oh my god. I always used to regret relationships require patience, time, there's forgiveness. You will forgive in a relationship. Oh, the God. Relationships require so much forgiveness. So if someone does something once, I believe in telling them, listen, you did this, I don't like it, let's resolve it. How do we resolve it? This and that. Sharp. And then you learn from your mistake, and then you stop it because you know that this thing does not sit well with your partner. So what was the purpose of you wanting to do it again, knowing well that it doesn't sit well? You know what I'm saying? It's the same as when someone cheats on you once and then they cheat again. They know exactly what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. So it's best to just leave. So if this person is constantly causing conflicts and there's no peace in it, I would highly suggest that you leave them alone. Because there's no way you would want to constantly hurt my feelings as my partner. Do you get what I'm saying? So by all means, just either you sit them down and be like, okay, listen, you did 1, 2, 3, I did not like it. How do we go about to solve this? If this person does not believe in solving it, then by all means, please leave. Leave. Because there is no way you're going to be with somebody who doesn't even respect you for anything in terms of your feelings. If there's one thing in a relationship, feelings are the most respected thing, because now you're going to sit down and be like, okay, my partner doesn't really want to do. I shouldn't do it, begin me. So if they don't respect it, then what's the point of being with them? Do you know what I'm saying? So go back to the drawing board, sit down, tell them you did 1, 2, 3 that I didn't like. If there's no change, then you know what to do. You will. I feel like we all adults, we know, but you have that little piece of I don't know what it is. You have that little piece of hope. You say, okay, it's going to change. When in real life it actually isn't going to change. So you need to go sit them down. If nothing changes, then you need to keep moving. I don't know, guys, maybe that's me, but I really don't think I would sit around for someone who doesn't respect my feelings, because I do respect my partner's feelings, and I wouldn't do anything to jeopardize them or anything that would jeopardize the relationship itself. Do you get me? So yeah, back. Okay, the third one is I got a job offer, but I'm feeling bad because I got a job offer, but I'm feeling bad for resigning because my current boss is so amazing. I think when it comes to work, there is no putting off how the next job or job offer could be, in a sense of what if there's more money in that one. And as much as your boss is amazing, babe, your boss is not going to pay all the bills. Your boss is not going to add more money. If your boss says, okay, I am adding to what they are giving you there, then since your boss is so amazing, can stay. But if anything, I feel you did the right thing by leaving, because this will add to your finances in the sense of you get more money. I'm assuming, I'd like to assume that's why you took this job. Because if you took this job just for J, it's pretty much you could have stayed back. You get what I'm saying? Because if your boss is going to be an amazing person, also the work environment is amazing. Guys, if there's one thing that I wish for everybody, it's an amazing working environment. Because one thing about bosses, they are terrible. They are horrible. I had the most horrible boss when I was still working at the law firm. I hated every single person there. I'm not going to lie to you. If they're watching this, I hated you. Because, wow, what a toxic work environment. So my mental health was just mad. So if you're in a place where your boss is amazing, your salary is amazing, and then now you get another offer, then you tell your boss that, okay, cool, I got another offer, I think I'm going to leave. If your boss is so amazing, then he should counter offer. You get what I'm saying? So I think you leaving, obviously you left in good terms, I'd like to assume, because you know that your boss is amazing. But if anything, if these people are offering you more, by all means, please stay there. I just hope that they treat you as nicely as your other boss did, because you'd hate to be in a situation where you left your current job to now suffer with these new people. No, you never want to do that. So you leaving, I think it's a good thing. So don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad about it. You're in a good place, you're in a good space. If anything, like I said, mental health in your working environment is one thing Like, it's one thing that you should never compromise on. Because guys, waking up every day with the dreadfulness of having to go to a job you hate, I know firsthand, it is absolutely insane. Like, you wake up in the morning and then you sit down to be thinking to yourself, I earn this type of amount of money. I have to pay this, I have to pay this, I have to pay this. At the end of the month, you're left with nothing. And then you just sit back and realize that I'm actually working for shit. You hear me? So, a toxic working environment will never not give you peace. It will not give you peace. So, choose a peaceful working environment. Choose a working environment where you wake up and you love doing what you do. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, if you are in a better space, by all means, please stay here. Okay. The next one is I attract emotionally unavailable men. I don't know why or how. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not you, and it's not even about you attracting emotionally unavailable men. It's you knowing that you attracted somebody who's unavailable and you actually do stay because you hope or wish that they do change. I think, guys, the change comes from you in a sense of when you meet somebody and their actions don't, their words don't meet up with their actions, what are you still there for? Like, are you hoping that they're going to change or what? Because I'm telling you now, they're not going to change for anything in this world. So I'm almost certain that when you meet a guy or when you meet a man, or whatever you want to call it, when you meet a boy, the first few months should just tell you how everything is going to go. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody comes at you, okay, say, oh, yeah, we're going to go on a date, you cancel the date, I'm sorry, this came up, clearly you're not a priority in this person's life. You know what I'm saying? And I've always, I don't want to lie to you, this is why I am so grateful for the relationship that I have currently. I've always felt like, it wasn't even a feeling. You know when you're constantly desired but never loved all the way through? Wow. I can't believe there was a place and time in my life where men constantly desired me but never loved me all the way through. Men constantly wanting to sleep with you. Men constantly wanting me to make you a trophy because of they know who you are. It's good for their ego or whatnot like that, but they never loved you. And you stayed because it felt like it was love because you have never been accustomed to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with emotionally unavailable men. They will do all of this, they will say all of these things, but they'll never ever amount to anything because now you stay is you gradually being okay with the bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Guys, when a man shows you a red flag from the beginning, run for your damn life. Don't even wait to hear what the excuse is. Don't even wait to hear what they were telling you about. If a man is going to show you who he is from the get-go, I don't want to hear anything about him being a good person, anything about him changing to be an amazing man. Run for your damn life, because that man is going to show you your father. He's definitely going to show you your father. So from the beginning, if there's a red flag, if it's addressed and it's changed into a green flag if you're being sharp, but if the red flags are constant, because emotionally unavailable men will show you that they are unavailable from the get-go. Like, if a man wants you, there is nothing that's going to stop him from pursuing you. Nothing. So from the get-go, if he's giving you crumbs, by all means, please run, because that man is going to waste your time. So my love, trust me, it's not you, it's the men that come into your life, yes, but also you need to understand that you being there and sticking around for it, you are allowing it. Men only do to us what we allow. Men do to us what we allow, so don't allow it. Be like, nah, this is not what I'm going to allow, never. So, like I said, it's not you, it's definitely him. I'm sorry, it's definitely him. The next one is, hi auntie, any tips on how to deal with body dysmorphia? I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've realized with body dysmorphia, for me personally, it was not body dysmorphia. It was my body constantly changing that made me feel like it's body dysmorphia. Listen to that again. My body constantly changing made me feel like I have body dysmorphia. Hear that, listen to it, I beg of you. I'm 28 years old currently. From 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 when I was in the stomach, from my dad to my mom raising, growing, whatever, body changing 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 month. We are constantly changing. And I feel that that is what messes us over, because you get to a part where you're like, I love this body shape. GHG, it has changed. Now your hip is up, this one is down, and you're just like, what the hell happened? Next week again, the hip is back to its normal size because the body is constantly changing. You have to deal with the constant changes of your body, especially if you're going to go into a young woman. Like I said, to me personally, please don't get me wrong and hear me right. To me, I realize that it's not body dysmorphia, it's my body constantly changing. And what my BBL has finally taught me is my body will change gradually and constantly. I'm going to get pregnant, I'm going to do this, I'm going to get fat, I'm going to get skinny. There's days where I'm going to eat like a man. Just like last week, guys, I was eating and crying, and I'm just like, what the hell is that? I remember I was having Nando's, I was having a bougie bowl. This thing is not cold, it's not hot anymore. I was having a bougie bowl. I was ovulating. I was having a bougie bowl, I was ovulating. I'm eating the bougie bowl. And I'm just like, what the hell is happening? Why is my stomach so big? I'm like, okay, but you're sitting down. You do realize that you're sitting down. Obviously, when we're all sitting down, we'll have a little roll here and there. And I'm just like, and then when my ovulation was done, I was like, shit, I was in my feelings. And then my body was back to normal, and I'm just like, the constant change of our bodies is literally driving us insane. It was a change that we need to actually come to terms with and celebrate, because at the end of the day, we are women, we are constantly changing. I don't know if this applies to men as well, but for me personally, I've learned that it's not body dysmorphia, it's my body gradually and constantly changing. And I can't be having 50 million surgeries for me to get to a part where I'm just going to be like happy. I have to be happy with what I have right now, because how many surgeries am I going to have? You get what I'm saying? How many diets am I? Guys, I'm not even on a diet right now. I'm done with diets. I'm over it. I'm a woman. I'm going to eat healthy. Yes, I'm going to try eating healthy. If on a specific day I want to eat ice cream the whole day, so be it. I'm going to eat ice cream the whole day. But I can't be so hard on myself and my body. Guys, this body is carrying us every single day. Anybody, you're going to be hard on it on every day. So as a young woman, and I'm talking to you now as a young woman watching this, your body's going to constantly change, it's going to gradually change. You know, now your breasts are all perky. I don't. They will fall. They will sag. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be, I'm sure you're like 18 now. By 24, you will start having cellulite, and you're just like, what the hell? You get stretch marks, you'll be like, what the hell? It's a gradual change that we have to embrace at the end of the day, especially you can't change it. With me personally, I looked at my body before my BBL and I said, I don't like how my body looks like now. And I did something that changed it, you know what I'm saying? And even after the change, I was unhappy because it wasn't what I wanted. Until a year later, my BBL was finally what I wanted, and I was just like, what the hell? What the actual hell? Guys, if you compare my BBL from the first month to what it is now, two completely different people. Two completely different people. And as much as I have to go to the gym, yes, I am going to the gym. I love going to the gym. And, you know, getting in shape, whatever, which I don't understand what getting in shape means, but keeping fit rather, it's a constant battle of looking into your mind or digging deep inside and being like, you know what, it's okay. I am okay. I'm gonna make an example about and please don't get me wrong. There's this favorite YouTuber of mine that I watch, Chelsea Janae and Jemima from overseas. They're from Atlanta. I absolutely love them. They are beautiful BBW women, embrace their bodies. So Chelsea's always saying that she embraced her body. Jemima is worst case, and Jemima is obsessed with herself. I don't know if you guys know Naya as well. She's not a YouTuber though. She's an influencer on Instagram. Naya, they are embracing themselves. Naya even said, I think this is where also my click off. She's a constant change is gonna happen to my body, and that is fine. You know what I'm saying? So being a woman, if they embracing the change, I'm almost as also as slightly, you know, I'm not big, I'm an average size. I weigh 85 kilograms. Obviously you're not gonna see because it's evenly distributed in my body, but we are constantly changing. That's what I can say to you. We are constantly changing, and we have to embrace the change because we are women. We'll never stay the same size. Your Kim Kardashian. Kim was once thick, now she's very skinny. So I'm almost certain she's embracing the change, you know? So I don't think it's what a dysmorphia, honestly. It's just a constant change of our bodies, and we have to embrace it, because if we don't, it's going to literally mess up with our heads. So I hope that answers you, and I hope you are more kinder with yourself, you know what I'm saying? And with me, you guys know my nose has been a problem the longest time. But, and you guys know this, I can wake up tomorrow and go get my nose done. You know. But I think I'm constantly embracing that this is me, and I'm saying this in inverted commas, this is me, and I can't keep saying like, yeah, love yourself, but I'm constantly changing the things that I don't like, you get me? So, but also to an extent, I'm just like, I'm kind of scared of fixing my nose, because it's on my face. If they fuck up my face, it's done. It's done. So I kind of sort of have to love it. You guys know, I can wake up tomorrow. I'm almost done. Not even I'm almost done. Like my body's, I'm good. The only thing now that I can wake up and say, fuck it, would be my nose, you know? But I'm just like, you know what, my son has my nose, and it's the blueprint. So yeah, I don't know if one day I'm gonna wake up and be like, today I'm gonna do my nose, but I don't know. But it's a constant change with our bodies that we have to accept and embrace. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you can't have surgery all your life. You're gonna end up looking like what, you know? So I hope that answers you, my love, and I hope you get clarity on that. Right? This one says, if this relationship and your man has money and he doesn't send you, is that love? He says he loves me, but he doesn't spoil me. Is that the good relationship and he has money? Let me tell you, with most men, I feel like you have to tell them, especially when it comes to the situation about money, you have to literally bring it up. I'm sorry. If there's anything, we have to bring up the money situation, because my love language is being spoiled, is being put flowers, being put this, being put that. My love language is gifting. Well, some of it is gifting. So I just feel like if you're not going to do that, then you are not the one for me, unfortunately. So if also you can't expect him to, some men don't know that whole thing of gifting, you get what I'm saying? So you need to tell me, this is where the whole love language thing comes. You need to tell him sometimes to be like, my love language is 1, 2, 3, and he needs to understand that this is your love language, and you're not gonna compromise anything on that. But then if you expect him to do all of it, I think sometimes we as women expect men to do all of these things because that is just what men need to do. When you didn't even sit down to tell him that, okay, this is my love language. I love being gifted stuff. I love being spoiled. I love being taken out to dinners, dates, lunches, whatever you want to call it. So don't expect him to do it, because some men are not even used to that. And I'm going to make a prime example, especially with Nigerians. Hey. From my friends especially. I remember one friend of mine told me that he doesn't know how to be romantic because he didn't grow around it. He didn't see his dad do it to his mom. So he doesn't know it. You know what I'm saying? It's only now that he's learning because it's with the woman that he loves, and he's willing to do anything for her because he wants to make her happy. You know what I'm saying? So if you now expect this man to do everything when he didn't grow around it, didn't know it, because you have to understand that a lot of things come from our childhood traumas and stuff like that. We don't know these things. We don't know that, by we, I'm talking about men, he doesn't know that he needs to support you. He doesn't know that you want this, you want that, without you telling him. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not going to sit down and tell him, babe, my love language is 1, 2, 3, how do you expect him to give you all of these things? Also, I want you to understand, you also said he has the money. He does have the money, but it's not your money. By the way, it's not your money. So you need to come correct when you talk to him. Be like, babe, you haven't done 1, 2, 3, and this is what I need from you. And this is my love language, and you get me. Also, like I said, don't just expect him to do it without you telling him, because like I said, not all of us, our love languages are what your love languages, you get what I'm saying? So sit him down and tell him how you feel. If nothing changes, by all means, I'm also telling you now, you can gladly leave him, because I will leave any situation where I'm not benefiting anything, because I know for a fact that what you do for me, I'll do for you twice as much, you get me? So yeah, if you hadn't set him down, then sit him down now. But if anything, men see social media. think men see stuff on social media, especially on Valentine's Day. Men see that, you know, other men are doing this for their woman. So if he's hot-headed, he doesn't do it, something is not right. I do not want, but something is definitely not right. Exactly. So the next one is, what's your take on soul ties? My only thing with soul ties is, why is it always the bad spirits that we must inherit? No, let's talk about it. Why? It's always the bad spirits that you inherit. It's always the soul ties who say, oh my God, he's going to take your, what do they say? He's going to take your faith or your happiness or whatever. It's always bad. Why is it never good? Why is it never good? Also, I always believe that the things that you believe in will literally come to pass, but if you don't believe in them, you don't, you know. Personally, I don't believe in soul ties, but I believe in energy. If you're gonna mix energy and soul ties and call it one thing, then that's fine, that's entirely up to you. But I don't believe in soul ties, I believe in energy. Because you can be with somebody and their energy is always down. No, you're always gonna be down. Because you are not happy in that relationship. Every day you guys are down. But if you're with somebody and the energy is always happy, you guys are gonna be genuine in a good place. You're also always gonna be happy because you both are in a good space. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of soul ties, personally, I don't believe in them. That's why I don't think they'll ever come to me. But energy, I do believe in energy. That is why whenever I leave a relationship, whatever, when I'm done with it, I'll go back and cleanse. I'll take a candle. This is what my medium told me. I'll take a candle, the white one, the long one, light one. Take some coarse salt, put it in a bathtub, fill that bathtub with water, get inside there, say whatever you need to say. You release whoever's energy. The relationship was great, but the relationship was great, but it ended, and you release everything that you've shared with him, the energy that you've shared with him, the bad stuff that you shared, the good stuff, whatever, and I believe in coarse salt. I believe in coarse salt because even in my prophet, it's how you put coarse salt around your house, blah, 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 because we all believe in coarse salt, that it does bring back the good. So personally, I don't believe in soul ties, but I do believe in energy. So if you feel like you're in a soul tie situation, which I doubt, just take hot water, bathtub, coarse salt, put your white candle. Also, don't blow out the candle. Let it burn until it's burnt like obviously you put it in a saucer. Let it burn till it's down to the saucer. Let it like burn its own. Don't stop it. So that should help you. I don't know, but personally for me, I don't believe in any soul ties. I think every single time someone mentions soul ties, I lose my mind because I'm just like, why is it always the bad ones? Why are you not attracting the good ones? Why? Why does it always be the bad? Ask yourself this. Like, if you believe in it, I'm not gonna stop you, but ask yourself this. Why is it always the bad ones? So that's something you should go to. The next one is, hi EXO. You have friends who are always negative, who always gossip about other friends and other people. They are jealous, and I hate that. I don't know how to tell them. Personally, I am eternally grateful. Guys, let me tell you, this gossip, like, how can I explain it? Okay, you see somebody got a bag, it's cute. Oh my God, that bag is so cute. I wish I had it. Friend, did you see Pumi's bag? It's so cute. I believe that's light-hearted gossip. But if every day we are meeting to talk about people, we don't have anything to talk about ourselves. We talk about people. Nah, there's a problem. There's a problem. And I had a friend, guys. I had a friend that would come and tell me about her other friends' businesses. You know what I'm saying? She'd tell me about, oh, this girl did this, my friend did this, she did this, she's dating this guy, he's cheating. And that's when I stopped to be like, if you are telling me about all of these people, imagine what you're telling the people about me. Then I personally stopped talking to her, and we called it quits. Well, she didn't call it quits, I'm the one that called it quits, but I didn't say it physically. I didn't say anything, I didn't talk to her, I didn't say, I was missing her curls. I was missing curls. I was missing her calls. I was just like, I'm not going to do this with you, because it can't be that every day, every phone call, every text is about other people's business. Guys, I don't care about people's business. I swear to God. You know, there's things that we see. Sometimes I can get on the internet and I see my fave. I'm going to see one of my fave and I'm just like, ooh, I don't like this skirt. But I'm not gonna go out of my way to tell them I don't like this skirt because I know they like this skirt. They wore the skirt because they like it. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go to my friend, I don't like the skirt that she wore. But I'm almost sister she liked it, so it's cute, right? But I'm just like, But every other day, there is no point in me going out of my way to gossip about people because people have lives. I don't know, maybe I have a life to live that I don't care what anybody does with their lives. That's why I will never be found commenting on people's pictures negatively. I will never be found on gossip pages because I'm almost certain people that are hell bent on me on gossip pages do not have lives. You can't be too invested in people's lives like that. It does not make sense at all. No, I refuse to believe it. If you are invested in people's lives like that, no, something's not right. No. People sit on gossip pages, like, even the people that have the gossip pages, you are actually so invested in people's lives like that. It's literally crazy. And I'm not taking away from that. It may be a hustle. You're more like Buzzy B, it's a hustle. With Buzzy B, I don't think it's a hustle. Because she did say that she doesn't really. She did say that it's not a hustle. I don't think with Buzzy B it's a hustle. But some other people, it is their hustle because obviously you go on YouTube, you have a YouTube page, you get paid from that and stuff like that when people watch your channel. Some people, it is their hustle. I get that. But that would be so much work for you to be invested in people's lives like that. I cannot even, So I remember I had this conversation with Tuto. I was like, my boy, it's so funny how you and I can sit with each other for hours on end and not say even one word to each other. But, yes. Friend, did you see this? She's showing me like a designer bag or something like that and stuff. So I'm just like, I'm actually grateful for the people that are in my life. Guys, if you see Maria, do you think Maria is a person that gossips? If you look at Maria, you think Maria gossips? If you look at who? If you look at Letavo's even worse. Letavo's Letavo sends me TikToks every day of my life. I absolutely love the day I got that caption. She sent me stupid TikToks. Guys, I don't think Letavo's okay. Letavo is actually insane. She's actually, every single day she'll send me videos of things that we are laughing about. She doesn't have time to be talking about people all the time. Oh, bless her heart. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. She doesn't. So, I'm just grateful for the friends I have. I'm not gonna lie to you that yes, we do gossip about people who see something trending like, but go out of our way to make somebody feel bad, no. I'm sorry. So, I think you should tell these people because also, why are they so comfortable talking about other people's stories with you? So that means now they talk about your stories to them, And also, somebody that is your friend and they are friends with somebody that you don't like. Go and fix it. Do something. Okay, I'm gonna take the last one. The last one is I'm 20 in a relationship with a man that is 27 and he's good to me. I feel good. I feel guilty. What do you feel guilty about? What do you feel guilty about? The age? Is it the age? I don't know. If it's the age difference, then we need to. I don't know. Aren't men supposed to be older than us? Yeah, men are supposed to be older than us, so that should be a good thing. Yeah, the age should be a good thing. Men are supposed to be older than us, so don't feel bad about the age. If you don't feel comfortable, by all means, please drop the relationship. But if anything, I feel men should be older than us. Honestly speaking, my man is 4 years older than me, so I think men should be older than us. So it just balances out the equation, man. So yeah, no. I think 27 is a good age. But if you don't feel comfortable by all means, please leave the relationship and just get you somebody that you're going to feel comfortable with, if I can say that. Because at the end of the day, you should be able to be comfortable in a relationship, especially with a man's age. I don't believe that you should be feeling some type of way, So yeah, okay, wait, I read this one and I actually do kind of like it. How do I bring the excitement back in my relationship? I'm a new mom, 1-month-old baby. Guys, my relationship ended when I was still pregnant, So I don't know much about the whole excitement thing after a baby. But what I'd say is, personally with me, because remember I had my baby, then I had to go to varsity. I think, your baby is a month old, mama. You should just take it easy for now. Like, be patient with yourself, especially with just having to give birth. You feel some type of way, you feel like, ugh. Just take it easy. Also, I feel like having a supportive man is one of the things that make this whole journey easier for you in particular. So take it easy. Apparently, we go back to factory settings after like 3 months. So maybe after 3 months, start doing the whole thing, introducing like lingerie and stuff. I don't know, maybe with me, when I do have another baby, that's what I'm gonna do. Like, I just feel like I don't think I'll even lose the spark, especially if you guys literally and honestly love each other and your man is super supportive. I don't think you actually do lose the spark. It just becomes more and more intense because this man has seen you go through hell. I'm almost certain he falls deeper in love with you throughout the whole step of you, having a baby, trying to figure out the both of you. So I think a month old is still too soon. Just try to get into the hang of things by taking it easy, one step at a time. Don't rush it. It's gonna be fine. Everything is gonna come to pass, and you're gonna be okay. But in terms of rushing it, don't rush it. Don't rush it. After 3 months, maybe you can start. But for now, I just think relax. Don't do anything that will jeopardize your healing or whatever, or rushing yourself too much. You get what I'm saying? So a baby is a gradual process, guys. I may not have raised my child, but I know for the first 3 months I was there, So just take it easy, relax. You will get back into the hang of things. I mean, this is how people end up getting pregnant. This is when people get pregnant, they tell you, oh my god, I fell pregnant after 3 months. Then you know that the spark is still there, but almost as if that person took time to heal and be okay and stuff like that before they actually went out back there to be like, okay, my baby, I'm back, let's do this, So take it easy, gradual steps. But if you're a new mom and you're watching my channel, please do enlighten us how you did it as well. Like, let's share tips. Like I said, I'm always open in the comment section to receive opinions from us and talk, and we all share our experiences and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope that answers you. But like I said, take it easy, we'll be fine. With that being said, I don't want to take a lot of questions. Also, I don't want this to be boring. I don't want it to be feisty. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you do enjoy Wine Wednesday this week. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys on my next video. Like I said, some questions I will answer, some questions I'll answer on the next one. But if I did answer yours, then good. If I didn't, then I will definitely go back to the ones that I didn't answer. And then that is how we carry on until I answer them again on my Instagram page. But if you do have a question, please do get on Instagram and send me a DM. I'll be glad to answer. With that being said, I love you guys so much. I will see you on the next Wednesday. Bye, my darlings.